What is up, everyone? DSP here. Welcome to release day unboxing for November 13th, 2012. And that's right, it is one of the biggest ones of the year, even though it is pretty much a staple release of every year. And, you know, there are the people who are very divided on this series of games, Call of Duty. Some really enjoy it every year, and they like the gameplay, even though there may not be too many changes or whatever to the way that it plays. They just enjoy it. They enjoy the new maps, the new weapons and loadouts and things that they add. Other people say the game is just too played out at this point. But it's still one of the largest, if not the largest selling game that comes out every year. And I just got back from the midnight release at my local GameStop. And I didn't film it because, number one, there were too many people there who didn't know how the fuck to make a line, and they were actually crowding into the parking lot, and the store manager had to storm out of the store to yell at everyone and tell them to fucking learn how to behave, or else she wasn't going to let anyone into the store, to which of course everyone immediately started behaving. But also it's dark. It was pitch black out there, so, you know, I wouldn't have been able to film anything. But yeah, as you can see, I got it for the Xbox 360, and I only got the standard edition, and there's a story behind this. It's not like it was my will to get this version. If you remember last year, I actually got the better edition for both systems. I got it for Xbox 360 and for PlayStation 3. Well, this year, they were all elusive about what versions of the game were going to come out. In fact, I reserved the game earlier in the year, and at that point, it had never been announced what versions there would be. And every few months, I swear to you, every few months, I would go in, maybe every couple months, I want to say, because it was probably every other month. I would ask the employee there, have they announced anything yet? Have they announced anything yet? And the answer was no, 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 no. And then finally, I would have to say it was probably about 2 months to a month and a half ago, I go in and I ask, oh yeah, they announced it like last week and it's sold out. I'm like, okay. So basically, GameStop's reserve system has absolutely no way to notify the customer who's had the game reserved for a long time that there's going to be a better edition and that you might want to come in and upgrade your reserve. Nope, they have no system. So even though you know me, every week I'm going in, I'm reserving games, I'm picking up games, and I'm probably on top of it more than anyone, simply because I'm not a hardcore Call of Duty fan and I wasn't following day after day, and I didn't hear the day when they decided to announce the whatever edition, whatever the collector's edition of the game is called or whatever. I couldn't get it because it sold out. So, am I mad about it? A little bit, because I actually heard it has extra zombie content, and I am going to be doing zombie content this week, and it would have been nice to be able to do this zombie content, but I guess I'm not going to be able to do it, unless it's available to be purchased in-game. Maybe it is, I don't know. But yeah, so Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the sequel to Black Ops from 2 years ago. And that game, I enjoyed it because I thought it was fun. The campaign was a lot different than Modern Warfare. And at the same time, it did have the zombie mode, which I think a lot of people enjoyed. And the multiplayer with dogs and such, I actually really enjoyed it. And last year, I'm going to be honest with everyone, last year's version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, that's when I really felt it was starting for me to get really stale, because it's the same characters for the third game. The story's getting kind of dragged out at that point. The multiplayer was and unlike the versions made by Treyarch, no zombie mode. And zombie mode is a huge fun part of the Treyarch versions of Call of Duty. So really for me, I thought last year was a little bit of a dud. I'm hoping that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 here, now that we've gone back into the hands of Treyarch, might be a little bit better. I guess we're going to have to see. So, just to show you, very basic, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And it says there's a campaign, there's multiplayer, and there's zombies. It doesn't even explain. Look, there's no description whatsoever on the box at all about it. And then it says Nuketown 2025 bonus map is included. That's right, if you bought the game new, you got that map. Although I don't see how that's a positive for me, because I actually thought Nuketown was the worst map in Black Ops 1. I really hated it. Alright, so Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the game. You've got your instruction manual that's not an instruction manual. All it is a listing of the controls. And that's it. It's just your software license agreement, your health warning, and that's it. You've got your voucher with the code on the other side here to get Nuketown 2025 and a 2-day Xbox Live Gold trial, which is nice if you don't have Xbox Live Gold and you want to actually get this game and try it online and see if you like it and you want to subscribe to Xbox Live Gold. I like the fact that they give you 2 free days. And then an ad for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Season Passes. There'll be 4 DLC packs, including Zombie DLC for one great price. I may or may not get that. It all depends. I do enjoy the zombie mode, and if you remember, we did play all the zombie maps in the original Black Ops 1. So I may or may not be getting that, but... So that's it. Pretty basic unboxing. Here's the deal. Right now, I'm going to sit down and play through the campaign of the game. I'm fully expecting the campaign to be about 5 hours long. That's pretty much been par for the course for Call of Duty games for the past several years. And I really feel it's probably going to be more along the same lines of that. Okay? And then, so you're going to see that uploading. And then later today, because keep in mind it is 12:45 a.m. here, I may take a nap after I beat the game. Okay? I may not beat the game. I may get too tired and not beat it, but I'm going to try to make an effort to beat it. And then I'll take a nap, and then when I wake up, I'm going to do multiplayer on Tuesday during the day and Tuesday night. So you might find me randomly online playing the game with multiplayer with other people. You might find me randomly at matchmaking. And that'll be for Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I've already arranged I'm going to be doing the new zombie mode gameplay with the Airy Lord and Coruchado, who were the two people who I actually teamed up with to do it last time in Black Ops 1. Plus, we maybe have another person who can join us to do it as well. So it's looking like we will have a full 4-player zombie mode that we will be playing probably all day Wednesday. So I think we're all set for that. And that's the rough plan for this game for this week. If I really like the game, I may play even more. You know, I may play more multiplayer later in the week. And that's pretty much the case. I just wanted to let everyone know that's the deal. Now, one last thing, because I did mention in my week in preview this week, and in some previous videos about the Wii U release coming out this Sunday. I've confirmed as of today that GameStop is not doing a midnight release for the Wii U. I guess at first there were rumors that maybe they were going to, and I kept asking, and they said, you know, we might do it, we might do it. And then I just got confirmed tonight, no, they're not doing a midnight release for the Wii U, which means that there will be no Wii U footage until basically Sunday morning when the store opens, and I'm sure there's going to be a line from everyone who wants to buy the system and already pre-ordered it. So, you know, whenever I get home on Sunday with the Wii U, that'll be when the Wii U footage starts. You'll have the unboxing. John Rambo is going to be coming over to join me for gameplay all day. We're going to investigate all the games. So it's going to be pretty cool. So that's basically the schedule. Right now I'm going to do the campaign, so you'll see that in several hours. Then I'm going to do multiplayer later today. Zombies on Wednesday. Possibility of more multiplayer and such on Thursday, depending on what happens. And then probably for the rest of the week, I'll be doing different stuff. John Rambo actually is coming over on Friday to do WWE 13 co-op with me, finally. So Friday, that's what I'll be doing all day. Saturday's a day that's kind of free now, which is good. Maybe I'll do more XCOM. Maybe I'll go back to Need for Speed Most Wanted. I think people would like either one of those. So I might do a little of each. I'm not sure. And then Sunday will be the Wii U. So that's kind of the updated schedule for this week. Alright, that's it for Release Day Unboxing. I know it was a very basic one. I wish I had the better edition of the game to show you. I wanted the better edition, and basically I got screwed because, like I said, I wasn't following along every single day to hear when they were finally going to announce the damn thing. And in Connecticut, it's funny because at the midnight release, there were probably about 500 people there. I'm not even exaggerating, because there were something like 250 people who had pre-ordered and paid today, so they had a number, and I was one of them. I was number 148. And then there was about another 200 people waiting in line who had just reserved the game but hadn't come to pay it off, and so they didn't have a number, and they had to wait till after us. So this game's still pretty huge, especially in Connecticut. I know there's a lot of fanboys of this game. So that's that. I'm going to jump into the campaign right now and see what I think of it, and keep your eyes open for gameplay of that coming up later, probably in a few hours, here on DSP Gaming. So thanks a lot. I'll see you for gameplay. Peace out.